What's up, guys? Welcome to Grease Lightning Reactions. We're here for the summer season of anime in 2018. Once again, we're going to go over the seasonal shows that will be airing soon, exactly like I've been doing the last couple times, which is really completely unprepped, very quickly looking at some pictures in here, looking at the studio names, and kind of, picking things on a whim of things that I want to watch, live react to, or whatever. And then after the season, after I do that, I usually just do the recording where I read through some of these summaries, look at the staff that's behind some of these series, and decide a little bit further. I haven't watched any of the previews for any of these yet, as well, so yeah, if you just want some more information or you just want to hear my thoughts about certain shows, I always go off on tangents about other things as well. If you're interested in that, stick around. Anyways, these are usually really long. I got my water with me. Let's get going. All right. So before I begin, actually, red in around the border, if you can see this, right? Yeah. So the red around the border means that I won't be watching it. Yellow means I'll be watching it on my own, or at least starting to watch it on my own. Green usually means that I'll be doing videos. These are not set in stone. They can change. You know, who knows? Maybe after I watch a PV and it just doesn't grab me. That's how it is. All right. So first of all, we have Agu Tensai Ningyo. The Prodigy doll something. Studio Dean, which they've been making some good shows recently, so. In the story, Ai is an ordinary girl and a dancer. Her friend Maki is also a dancer, but Maki is a genius. Watching Maki's talent often makes Ai feel down. But one day, Ai finds out Maki's secret, the existence of the Agu, palm-sized entities who grant genius talent upon those who hold them. In order to save Maki, who has become a seamstress, who makes Agu, Ai becomes a savior. The saviors are a group of people who have fought the seamstresses for generations. Okay, even beforehand, this artwork doesn't really catch me. The story isn't either that much. As I've been doing more and more reactions, I've been doing less and less because I just find myself dropping more things more recently. So if I'm like, if it sounds kind of interesting, I probably won't do it. If it sounds really interesting or has me intrigued, then I'll do it. So yeah, let's see who's behind this. And we'll also look, just to refresh you guys a little bit about what this studio has done in the past. Oh, I think they changed the layout for this a little bit. Okay, so Bob Shidohata, the director, what has he done in the past? Have I watched any? Nope, it looks like it's not a director that I know, so I can't really speak to at least the, is this dude a visionary? Is this what? I have no idea. And then Studio Dean, of course, responsible for Rakugo, which I'm very, very fond of. It's also responsible for the Ito Junji collection, which I dropped because I didn't find it very interesting. I mean, I know the Ito Junji is a legend in the background, but I just felt like the anime wasn't giving me any sense of horror at all. Maybe something that would just works better in the manga. Let's see what else. Konosuba, I guess, did they do all of Konosuba? There you go, Rakugo. Excellent, excellent, excellent series. One of my favorites, Sakamoto desu ka. Yeah, so, I mean, the studio's a good studio, so if this has you intrigued, at least you can say that, at least recently, their level of quality in terms of adaptation has been really good. So this is adapted from a manga, so if you want to look into the source material, that's all good. Oh, and also, I won't be reading off all of these, because if I do that, I'll be here all day. If there's things that I know 100% that I'm not going to watch, I'm just not going to read. I'm going to keep going, alright? Alright. Angol Mois Genko Kasenki. I have no idea what that means. A traditional historic epic adventure centers around a samurai defending Japan against the first Mongol invasion. We've seen this a billion times. I'm going to keep moving. Okay? Alright. Asobi Asobase. Asobase? By Lurch. The surreal gag comedy manga revolves around three classmates who play simple hand games. One of the girls is good at games, but hates them as she always lost to her older sister and forced her to do chores while growing up. That would do it. Another girl is of American descent but raised in Japan. I'm guessing it's the blonde, and who only pretends to be bad at Japanese. Okay. Another girl usually observes their games and loses to the other girls. Okay. Yeah, nothing like super intriguing about that, but let's see who's behind it. The original creator. Let's look at the director. Character designer might be interesting. Okay, so not familiar with this creator. Director-wise, director of Angel Beats, which is a fantastic series. Also directed Danganronpa, which I was not a fan of. So mixed bag there. Persona 4 the animation, a decent adaptation, not the best. Persona 4 the golden animation. Assassination Classroom though. Okay, this is interesting. Wasn't Angel Beats a different studio though? I could have sworn Angel Beats was done by PA Works, right? Yeah, PA Works. Okay, so this isn't just because he works at PA Works, he directed these things. He also is just, he's also pretty good. He's a pretty good director in general. So, okay, that's good. And then also the character design in Kuzuno Honkai. I really like the designs in Kuzuno Honkai. And this guy also did Chief Animation Director for Assassination Classroom Season 2. Okay. I really need to get back around to watching Assassination Classroom. I think I just stopped at like episode 10 of Season 1, and I just didn't want to progress any further. I don't know. I just, something, I don't know what did it for me, but I just kind of got bored a little bit. But then I heard about all the things that people were talking about, how great it was. So, yep. Alrighty, in Lurch. Kino no Tabi. Yeah, Kuzuno Honkai, yeah, Danganronpa 3 I enjoyed. Okay, I mean, this studio's decent. Not the best, not the worst. It's decent. They made a few things that I enjoyed. Alright. Backstreet Girls by JC Staff. What? A group of 3 Yakuza failed their boss for the last time. After messing up an important job, the boss gave them 2 choices. Honorably committing suicide or go to Thailand to get a sex reassignment surgery in order to become female idols. After a gruesome year-long training to become idols, they successfully debut with overwhelming popularity, much to their dismay. This is where the tragedy truly begins. Yeah, I don't. No, not for me. Not for me. This is like a weird but interesting premise. So if you're intrigued by this might be worth a shot. Who knows? Creator, director. That's all I really care about here. Okay, this creator did nothing that I know. Director-wise, did do some Bleach. Anything core director that I would know? Higurashi? Huh. That's a completely different type of genre. Okay, this is, I heard this was a pretty good show. Nota Incantabile Finale. I don't know if I pronounced that even remotely correctly, but, and director of Golden Time. A lot of people like Golden Time. And then, of course, JC Staff. Mr. Reliable in terms of studios, I say it every single time. They will at least do a decent job of making a series. Regardless of how great the source material is, the way they usually, they usually do, like, I would say, mid-upper level shows as far as, like, quality. So, good studio behind this one. Alright, this show might be, as far as a new series, the one that I am most intrigued by, just because how stylish the original cover that I saw was. Banana Fish, and it's by Studio Mappa. You guys know Mappa is close to my heart. They have done a bunch of series that I love, like Zankyou no Terror, what was that show, Garo. They also did, God, there's a few more. If I saw the list, I would be able to tell you much more so. But let's get the overall backstory because I have no idea what this is about. Nature made Ash Lynx beautiful. Nurture made him a cold, ruthless killer. This is Blonde Man. A runaway brought up as the adopted heir and sex toy of Papa Dino Golzini. Ash, now at the rebellious age of 17, forsakes the kingdom held up by the devil who raised him. But the hideous secret that drove Ash's older brother mad in Vietnam has suddenly fallen into Papa's insatiably ambitious hands. And it's exactly the wrong time for Eiji. What happened? Eiji Okamura, a pure-hearted young photographer from Japan, to make Ash Lynx's acquaintance. So I'm guessing that this fellow is this guy, what was his name? Eiji? This must be AG, and this must be Ash. probably the sexual predator appear and mob boss, and no idea about the rest. But really stylish designs, interesting premise. Just mafia stories in general aren't done that often. I know Yakuza style is obviously pretty prevalent, but the specific mafia style has been, like, I think the last show that I watched was what was that show called? Days? Day? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? That one. I had the Tokyo Ghoul singer dude as the he had such a good opening. Yeah, it was entirely mafia. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Anyways, I really want to know this stuff actually. Design, yeah, okay. Yeah, this is obviously very popular. All right, let's see. Number 7 most popular. Oh, it's only 7. Okay. All right. Banana fish. Anything else that I know? Okay. No stories this guy's written that I would know of. Director-wise, Free. Okay. I like Free. Free is a good series. And that's it. Other than episode directing here and there, Hyoka people like. Obviously, Planet After Story. But he was a key animator there. Nichijou people like. He's worked on some pretty popular franchises. K-On! Yeah, all these are. Yeah, every single one of these. They're big names. I'm not sure about this Chunibyo one. But okay, and then the designer. What have you done? Oh yeah, this movie. I wasn't really interested in the story for this, but the artwork and design was really good in that one. Not sure which Dragon Ball Z movie that is. Evangelion. Which one is this? End of Evangelion? Okay. Fruits Basket. Okay, this guy's been around, this designer. Monster? I mean, okay, that's based off a manga, so I can't really. Okay. Oh, yeah, and Inuyashiki, that's what I was thinking of. That was a fun time. Kakegurui, or whatever it's called, did not do too much for me. Shingeki no Bahamut, love that series. Days, eh. Ushio Tutora was good, even though I stopped watching it. So, yeah, Punchline. I loved Punchline. Yeah, I really like Mappa. I really, really like Mappa. So I have. They did Kids on the Slope too. Damn, that's one of my favorite series ever. What was that? I thought that Mafia series. I thought they did that one too. No, they didn't. Okay, alrighty. Let's keep it moving. Chiyo Chan no Sugakuro. I remember there was being like a little GIF or something floating around from the series, and that's the only reason I have this marked down as a live reaction. After I watch the trailer, that'll really settle if I want to watch this or not. This might be one of the ones I don't watch. Just a heads up there. The dramatic extreme going to school comedy. Manga follows the titular female high school student Chiyo Miyamo and her adventures to commute to school every day. Chiyo runs into the problems both big and small, such as construction, a biker gang, and sudden urge to use the bathroom, and more. So this could be a good comedy series. I'm just not sure about it. Dio Media isn't the best studio. It's number 8 for most popular. Okay, so maybe there is a following behind it. I'm not sure. I do want to see the original creator. Nothing I recognize. As far as, is this the designer? Yeah. Wait. Director. Yeah, director. Director-wise, have you done anything amazing? No. Okay. And as far as character design, Honda-kun. Alright. That doesn't really give me too much confidence. But, like I said, the preview will really decide this for me. Dio Media, like I said, Fuka was good. I enjoyed Fuka. Mayoga was terrible, I thought. Hakuma no Riddle was terrible. You know, I don't know. Okay, this one I am 100% not sure if I'm going to do. Because I'm watching Kaiji right now. I'm on episode like 16, 17 of the first season. If I am able to watch this, and I will get most of the gags by finishing season 1, I'll do it. If I'm still watching season 2, because I'm taking my time with this. It's taken me months to get this far in Kaiji. Not that I don't enjoy it. It's so good. It's so good. You guys, like, if you haven't watched Kaiji, you should watch Kaiji. But if I'm not going to understand it, there's no point in watching it. And from what I, like, you know, it's a spinoff, so we'll see. So do let me know. Of course, this is by Madhouse. You know, probably the top studio overall. Yeah, I think Madhouse would be number 1. I say it every video. Madhouse. I got Madhouse, KyoAni, and then Ufotable. It used to be Ufotable, Madhouse, KyoAni, but I kind of moved those 2 up just because of the consistent variety that they bring. Fooly Cooly Alternative. So I'm rewatching Fooly Cooly the original right now as well. So this will be a good time to get. I'm not going to read the summary for this because if you're a Fooly Cooly fan, of course you're going to watch this. But Fooly Cooly Progressive is airing right now. It's 3 episodes in, I think, or 2 episodes in. I'm not 100% sure. But I tried watching Fooly Cooly. After episode 1, I just didn't like it. So I'm trying to rewatch it again. I'm on episode 2 right now. So really, this will all depend on, first, if I enjoy it. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, would you guys even want me to do reactions to Progressive and then followed by alternative? Because I would do both if I was going to do it. So do let me know. I know it's pretty popular, and if I do it, it's going to be the dub, of course. I tried watching a little bit of both, and I did prefer the dub. It's airing on Toonami right now. So yeah, just to gauge interest as far as that's concerned. We should look at if the same staff is involved in this project. Director, character designer. If we look at the director, all we want to see is Fooly Cooly on here. Okay, so this is the same as Fooly Cooly Progressive, but not the original series. But it is the Psycho-Pass director, who is amazing. I don't think the Psycho-Pass movie was very good, but the Psycho-Pass original, we're kind of pretend that Psycho-Pass season 2 didn't happen because I hated that shit. But I mean, it was terrible, but compared to season 1, oh, so bad. But if Fooly Cooly Progressive that's airing right now is, if you guys are cool with that, it's the same director. So as far as we know, so yeah, that's good. As far as designs, original Fooly Cooly character designer, so that's cool. And then of course Production IG. I really like Production IG. They're doing the oh shit, this is 3 parts. I didn't even know that. Legends of the Galactic Heroes. They're doing that. And coming up, they're all. I mean, this is okay. This is fall, but yeah. Yeah, Legends of the Galactic Heroes remake. They've Mahotsukai no Yome, Haikyuu, Kuroko no Basket. You know, they got Ballroom Yoko, so they got a lot of series that are near and dear to my heart. So I like Production IG. Keep it going. Free Dive to the Future. I never reacted to Free because I was watching anime on my own at the time. But you guys know me. I love sports anime. I don't really mind the underlying vibe of this series, as it disturbs a lot of people. To that, I just say, I just don't feel that insecure. You know? Like, I enjoy this series for the competitive nature. I think the characters are fleshed out pretty well, and the animation is beautiful. So, I'll be watching this. I think there was a movie. I don't know if that ties in between this or what. This is a new TV series, so I'm just curious as to if this is going to follow. Like, the end of Free, you had, like, a new level of competition. I just don't know if they're going to be, starting there. Or, like, I mean, I guess no one really has an idea about this. But this show really started my love for school chants in sports anime. I got so into it. It was just amazing. So yeah, definitely gonna be watching this. I do want to. I don't know who this fellow is. These guys must be new. I do think they need to. I mean, these guys obviously aren't new, but I think this guy is. This guy is. But yeah, should be fun. Let's see. Director, script, designs, music, all very important. I care about my sports anime. Director, some Hyoka. Okay, this is a fairly new director, so that's not the best. Second thing was the script. Who wrote the script? Original free. Happy about that. This is the character design. Hopefully it's the original free character designer. Looks like it is the movie character design. I mean, the character designs are already made, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Kyoto Animation Suihen? Did they have a little animation that ended up becoming free? I don't know the history behind it, but alright. And the music, original free. That's really all I care about. As you know, I remember it being good. And Food Wars. Okay, yeah, this is good. Alright. And of course, Kyo Any animation gods, honestly. Violet Evergarden, oh my, God, it's insanity. Hibeki Euphonium, insanity. You know, the level of animation on some of these projects is just incomparable. I know a lot of you like Kobayashi-san, Chino, Maid Dragon. I didn't, but that's me. Koi no Katachi. Wonderful. So Kyoani, of course. Beyond the Boundary. Yeah, Kyoani's amazing. Moving on. I don't really care about future card Shin Buddyfight Gintama. My like, what is it? Not bi-monthly, but like one season removed tradition of pleading you guys to watch Gintama. Gintama is my second favorite series of all time. Amazing comedy. Start off there. If you don't like the comedy, I think that comedy-wise, you have to give it a little bit of time. But for me, at least, I had to like the comedy first. I don't necessarily agree that you should stick out the series just for the serious parts, because I feel like you need a connection with the characters, first of all. And those early episodes are really what drive those in. I just don't think episode 1 is very representative of the series, so do give it a shot beyond the first episode. Yeah, the highs of this series are like some of the highest of any series ever, and you wouldn't expect it going in with all this comedy, but my God, it is amazing. And even if you feel a little insecure about not knowing all of the you know, what's the word I'm looking for? The references that they make to Japanese culture, trust me, it's funny despite that. And when you get to the serious stories, it will rope you in so well. I have not cried harder for any series than this series. So, emotional extremes. Busting gut, crying my heart out, glued to the screen. It's got everything. And this is the finale, I think, right? I think the manga has ended. I don't know. Grande Blue. This is a series that has like so many people hyped up. I think it's like top 10 in like all time in manga in my anime list as well. It's supposed to be an amazing comedy series. Yeah, comedy ecchi slice of life. So, a new life begins for Kitahara Iori as he begins his college career near the ocean in Izu City, full of excitement for his new life. He'll be moving into his uncle's diving store, Grande Blue, where he finds the beautiful ocean, beautiful women, and men that love diving and alcohol. Will Iori be able to live his dream college life? Now, Zero G is a studio that I don't have the most like faith in, because the very last series that I watched from them, I think, was that baseball series, and it was just garbage. So, what was that called? Battery. Like, I don't think a single one of these, look at these percentages. I don't go by percentages on this website because I don't think a ton of people use it, but 52, 53, 53, 65, 49, 52, and then I guess this hasn't aired either. So that has me concerned. But if the source material is as strong as I'm led to believe, I'm sure it can overcome a poor studio. And as far as I'm concerned, like most comedies aren't over-reliant on the art, like not the art, the animation itself. So it could be great in that regard. I'm surprised that they got something so high profile. It's number 4 most popular. So of course, being like a property that isn't a sequel, that's pretty high. So let's see. This is Shinji Takamatsu, director. What the Elizabeth's voice actor is directing this? Okay, it's the same. Oh, he does that. Elizabeth doesn't even talk, though. Okay. Is this the Gintama director? Because I see Daily Lives of High School Boys. Amazing comedy. Please watch that series from episode 1 right away. You will love it. It is just gag comedy to the best. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. Watch it, please. If you want to like talk about gut busting, I have all the reactions. If you want to watch alongside me, check it out. I just want to see if Gintama is. I think they're the same director. I guess not. But despite that being the direct, oh yeah, it's right here. I just missed it. So yeah, Gintama director. This is gonna be so good. And then this is the same. What was this? Oh yeah, script. Okay. And then original stories. Kinji Inoue. Bakuzu Test. I've never watched that, so if you guys are a fan of that series, it's the same creator. Okay. Very excited about this one just because of, how good it should be. Alright. Moving forward, we have Hanebado. I was originally going to live react to this because it's a sports anime, and then I've watched this trailer. Yeah, I feel like the heart didn't come through to me, and that's what I wanted to see. And it was also seemed to be pretty like ecchi in a way. I might change it because I really like how the animation looks. It's framed beautifully, but I'm just not convinced, and I don't want to start a series like that if I'm not going to be into it. I may change it. We'll see. Tachibana Kentaro is a high school badminton coach who has a lot more enthusiasm than some of the members of his very small team. Oh, he's a coach. I love badminton, so that was one of the other reasons I really, really wanted to watch this. One day, he meets a quiet voice student, Hanesako Ayano, who is effortlessly physically capable and experienced in badminton. He tries to recruit her, but she seems to have no interest in the sport at all. Due to a series of circumstances, she eventually ends up joining the team. Of course, Coach Tachibana is determined that with her on board, they will become champions. They will be champions. Let's see. Creator, director. Music's important sport. So let's start with creator. Don't know any of this. Let's look at director. Gunslinger Stratos was not a good show, so that's not the best sign. Music, Free. Okay, Free had some good music. And Food Wars, we saw this earlier, so that's a good pickup. Music should be good. As far as the studio behind this, they did do that cockroach show, right? Koizu Uso, I like the direction of Koizu Uso. It just got too trashy for me. I did complete that series, I think. Berserk, no, don't even come near me with that. Arslan Senki is a very high quality. So as far as these shows that I'm seeing, there is a mixed bag here. Some shows good, terrible approach to censorship in Terraform Mars. But overall, as far as the art was concerned, it was good. So they have a certain style, and that's why I think this is visually stands out, and that's kind of has me a little excited about this series. But like I said, it'll really come down to what you guys want. I probably will be watching this on my own. At least to begin with, and maybe dropping it. Who knows? Happy Sugar Life. High schooler Matsuzaka Sato has a reputation for being easy, but one day her lifestyle of sleeping with one boy after another comes to an end. What? It happens when she meets the child Chiyo, for whom she is convinced she feels true love for the first time. Sato may seem sweet and innocent, but there is nothing she won't do to protect their life together. Let's see. Including committing murder? From where did she acquire the little girl? And how long can their happy sugar life together last? That sounds really stupid as far as the title is concerned, and then they throw like a wrench in the story. What the heck? Drama, horror, mystery, psychological. Okay. And this is the first show by the studio. Alright. That's not a great sign. Original creator, chief director. But who knows? They might be amazing. Let's see. Creator. Nothing I knew. And director. Oh shit. Akuma no Riddle. Come on, man. That's one of my worst graded series of all time. But Fuka, I enjoyed Fuka though. Okay. So, mixed bag there. Again, same story for this one. Sports anime. Ecchi. I enjoyed Keijo. That's my prime example. Keijo looked beautiful. It was ecchi, but it was hilarious. And it was creative. So, this is what, beach volleyball, I think? The story takes place in Okinawa, where Haruka forms a beach volleyball pair with Kanata, who couldn't handle the pressure put on her by her short height. Had given up on beach volleyball already, but is convinced by Haruka to step back on the stand once again and aim for the junior tournament. So, yeah, those two series, as far as sports anime are concerned, seems like I will drop them most likely. But hey, if I end up enjoying them, I will probably continue. So, do not know as far as the director is concerned. Berserk. The movies. I love those movies. What the hell? Maybe one of the few people that love those movies, but I love those movies. This guy really directed that? Damn. Okay. That has me intrigued. Character design, Tenchi Muyo. Okay. And as far as the studio behind it, C2C, nothing that I know. So, it's giving me mixed vibes. Most likely not super excited. Okay. I think this is going to be a live reaction. Because I heard about this. And it's David Production. I don't remember if it was Twitter or what. But me being in medicine. And this being like an Ozzy and Drex throwback series. It could be amazing. The average human body contains about 60 trillion cells, and each of them has work to do. When you get injured, viruses or bacteria invade, or when an allergic reaction flares up, everyone from the silent but deadly white blood cells to the brainy neurons has to work together to get through the crisis. So, just because it's me, I think I have to do this. I hope it's really good. David Production is amazing as far as I'm concerned because they do JoJo and they do it justice. Hopefully this is great. There is a manga. It's still releasing, I guess. Okay, nothing really. Director of Drifters. Drifter is amazing. Well, maybe not amazing, but it's really good. And as far as David Production is concerned, what else did they do? Captain Tsubasa. I heard some people like that. David Productions, JoJo. Did they do anything before that? I actually don't know the history behind this. Level E, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the rest of these, but those series, I do know a little bit about. So, some good vibes. Good vibes. And they're doing an idol show? I don't really care about idol shows. Number 15, though. It's even less, like, anticipated than that, volleyball show. Oh, my ears kind of hurt. Okay, I'm taking these off. Shit. Okay, let's continue. I don't know why I wear that. I just feel comfortable recording with that on my head. High score girl. So JC staff again. We're not gonna reiterate that same, you know, what's behind everything. But this almost looks like CG to me, or just messed up looking faces. The year is 1991, and the 6th grader Yaguchi Haruo only has video games to live for. He's not popular in school, and he's neither handsome, funny, nice, nor even friendly. The only thing he has going for him is that he is good at video games. One day, at the local arcade, he plays Ono Akira, a fellow classmate, but who's popular, smart, pretty, and a rich girl that absolutely destroys him at Street Fighter 2. Okay, they have Street Fighter. Not only does he lose to her 30 times in a row, he can't beat her at any game. Haruo can't seem to shake Akira off as she follows him from arcade to arcade every day after school and beats him every time. As weird as it sounds, the odd couple begins a strange bonding friendship. Okay, let's just see who's behind this series. This could be interesting. Original creator, director, character designer. Number 12 most popular as far as this website is concerned. Story-wise, it looks like it's nothing that I know. Very rarely is the person who created the story very relevant to me because I don't read a ton of stuff. But sometimes there is a link that gets me excited. As far as director is concerned, Mushishi worked on Mushishi, but he was not a director there. Dungeon. Okay, is it okay to pick up girls in a dungeon? That was a decent series. I had fun with it. So, mixed bag. Okay. And then, yeah, okay. Alright, let's keep this rolling. This, just by the picture, it looks super reverse harm generic. Alright. Okay. Hyakurin. Hyak is 1,000, right? Know how to say Sayak no Valkyrie. The worst of Valkyries? 1,000 something worst Valkyries, I think. If that is 1,000, I might be wrong on that. Some urban legends are best left untested. Yuto Suol gets more than he bargained for when he joins his childhood friend Mitsuki Shimiya in testing out an urban legend. When he uses his phone to take a picture of himself with the logo shrine's divine mirror, he's whisked off into another world, one heavily steeped in the lore of the old Norse myths, using his knowledge gained from school and from his solar-powered smartphone. He has the chance to bring Wolf Clan, the same people who cared for him, to prominence, all while earning the adoration of a group of magic-wielding warrior maidens known as the Einherjar. I don't know how to pronounce it. Another one of the Isekai, you know, whisked into another world, smartphone. At least they addressed how the hell does this smartphone work, though there's no Wi-Fi. Leave it alone. Story. Director, that's all I care for. Real quick. Not really interested in the series. Nope. Nothing here. Fate Stay Night. Okay. Yeah, don't care. Let's keep it moving. Another Isekai, MMORPG, so powerful a lot as the Demon Lord. Heard that before. Summoned to another world. Yet in the game. Meets two girls. Ton of girls here. They had performed an enslavement ritual to turn them into their summon. That's when he makes a choice to act based on his persona from the game. Okay. Main reason I'm even clicking on this is because I've never seen the studio name before. Original story. Nothing. Director. Nothing really. Okay. Literally nothing. Studio new? No, they're not new. Okay. They did the Shumatsu no Izeta. Or Izeta? I don't know. I didn't watch that series. But the preview for that looked interesting. Huh. Some interesting... These are some throwback series. They've been around for a while, I guess. Okay. Let's keep it rolling. Island by Studio Feel. Urashima, an island far from the mainland. The people who live there lead carefree lives, but 5 years ago the island's 3 great families suffered a series of misfortunes and succumbed to suspicion. The people of the island cut off all contact from the mainland and began a slow decline. The key to saving the island lies in 3 girls who belong to the 3 families. Okay. But they are bound by old traditions that are conflicted. On that island, a lone man washes ashore. The man claims to be from the future, and he begins a solitary struggle to change the island's fate. Aptly named Island. Interesting. Island is by Studio Feel, and it is a story by no one I know, and is directed by Looks like no one I know. No one I know. So let's keep this going. Studio Feel, Hina Matsuri. Amazing series. Hilarious if you didn't watch it. Tsuki ga Kirei, the most pure relationship show about middle schoolers you will ever see. The Gashikashi. Very entertaining. So, I mean, and then they have, you know, like the usual stuff like that pillow talking show. And the freaking Bikini Warriors. So you never know what you're going to get from this studio. But I think it's quality. Somewhat. So let's keep it going. Jashin Chan Dropkick by Nomad. Jashin Chan Dropkick is a violent slapstick comedy about a delusional gothic Lolita, Yurin, who summons a demon girl with a tail of a cobra, Jashin-san. Isn't Jashin like demon? I literally mean, well, I guess it's Akuma, but they'll have to live together until Yurin finds a way to send Jashin back to hell, or until Jashin kills Yurin. Okay. Some interesting artwork there. Original creator or director. I'll like to see the art. No one I know as far as the people behind it. New director as far as character designs. Aria, if you guys know that. Anything else? I don't think so. I don't know why I had an accent there, but I don't know who Nomad is. It looks like some no-name series. A lot of no-name series, so let's keep it going. Kyoto Teremachi Sanjo no Homes. A light antique mystery series revolves around a spiteful, handsome Kyoto boy and a high school girl. Story set at an antique shop in Kyoto's Teramachi Sanjo shopping district. High school girl Aoi Mashiro unexpectedly runs into Kiyotaka Yagashira. The son of the shop's owner ends up working part-time at the shop. Kyoto is called... What the hell happened? The homes at Teramachi Sanjo, and he and Aoi solve odd cases brought to them by various clients. So this is like a detective series about stuff that people bring. Man, what is going on with the CPU usage? It just paused for a second. I'm going to check up on this stuff. I mean, CPU is doing fine. Yeah, I mean, this is taking up all of it, but whatever. Okay. Honestly, if I don't really care about it, I'm just going to keep going. Alright, guys, I'm spending way too much time on this. Lord of Vermillion. Gure no Oi? Oi? Isn't Lord of Vermillion like a game coming out? This anime takes place in Tokyo. It is video game based. In 2030, in a suburban area, suddenly a high-frequency resonant sound is heard, and at the same time, a red mist shrouds the area. Anyone who hears the sound, be it human or animal, loses consciousness. The government estimates that it might be an unidentified virus. Fearful of an epidemic, blockades Tokyo and moves its base to Osaka. However, 6 days after the incident, those who lost consciousness from the sound awakened for no apparent reason. Those blockaded in Tokyo slowly start to get the city functioning again, but after that day, strange incidents start to occur at the blockade border. Those who have awakened a hidden blood power arise and must face a cruel fate. This actually, I would like to look into this. As soon as I say I'm not going to look into it, I look into it. But yeah, you know. Man, Google Chrome has like 21 tabs open for me. But I don't have that many tabs open, so I don't know what this is. That's why it kind of lags and threatens to blow up on me as soon as I click a new tab. Director, no one I know, no one I know, no one I know, no one I know. Yeah. Big Order. Okay, it might be that type of show. Mirai Nikki. This isn't giving me the most confidence. Marvel feature Avengers. Not interested. Mahyo to Ryuji no Mahoritsu Soden Jimso. Are you a victim of unwanted spirit possession? Is there a ghost you need to send up and away or down to burn for all eternity? If the answer is yes, then you need Muji and Roji, experts in magic law. Serving justice to evil spirits is their specialty. I think I did hear about this one too, but there was something about it that threw me off. Maybe this kid's flat head. I mean, I don't know, but There's just original creators, nothing else. Yeah. It could be interesting. Okay, this is Idol Show. Skip it. Skip these kinds of shows. Overlord Season 3 should be fun. Last season, it took a little bit of time for me to get adjusted to the series because it wasn't exactly what I remembered. So it took me a little bit of time to get warmed up to the season, but it ended up being good. So I am looking forward to more of this. I think they did end on like a pseudo cliffhanger, right? Not a pseudo cliffhanger, a cliffhanger, but yeah. Overlord, done by Madhouse. We all know Madhouse. Do I need to look into Madhouse? I guess I should show you guys in case you don't know who Madhouse is. Keep Madhouse in the back of your minds. #1 studio in my estimate. Cardcaptor Sakura. People do like that series. The main thing is No Game No Life, One Punch Man, Ore Monogatari, Diamond No Ace, Death Parade, Parasite, this show with the overpowered dude. I really liked the animation. It was fun. Ippo, Chiafure, Hunter, Batum, Wolf's Children. Is it Wolf's Rain? Wolf's Children? I forget. Hellsing. Do I need to keep going? I mean, these are amazing. Black Lagoon. Bengaku, Redline, Summer Wars. What else is amazing? One Outs. I haven't watched it, but I know it's amazing. So yeah. You get the picture. They have done some great series. So there you go. Phantom in the Twilight. The story takes place in London at the Cafe Forbidden, a mysterious cafe that only opens at night. The protagonist is a girl who is in London to study abroad. She meets the handsome men who work this place where the guardians of the boundary between the human and shadow world gather. There seems to be a lot of these cafe or shop, or like, you know, slice of lifey almost, but different series going on. So yeah, it's another one of those. Planet Width. This has nothing as far as information. When is this airing? In 17 days, and we have no info about what it's about. This is not someone I know. Director is not someone I know, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it. That doesn't help. Let's keep going. Damn, JC's staff is doing an insane number of series. I'd be worried about the quality. Satsuriku no Tenshi. 13-year-old Rachel awakens to find herself trapped in the basement of an abandoned building without any memories or even a clue as to where she could be. She wanders the building, lost and dizzy. In her search, she comes across a man covered in bandages. He introduces himself as Zack, and he wields a Grim Reaper-like scythe. Strange bond is struck between them, strengthened by strange and crazy promises. These two, trapped in this strange building, don't know why fate has placed them there, but they will work together desperately to find a way out. Okay. Let's see, original story director. Third most popular? Third? Am I missing something? Is this manga it's based off of supposed to be something amazing? Doesn't seem like it. Gore. Josei. Antihero? I forget what Josei means. Adult females. Okay. Yeah, it's a romance series. Huh. Why is it? Okay. Alright. This looks like a pretty boy show. Senjushi. Story takes place at the subsequent era after the whole world was devastated by a nuclear war. Okay. Under the strong rule by the world empire, people are all oppressed and deprived of their own lives. A resistance team secretly keeps fighting to break the suppression while everybody is forbidden to possess any form of force of arms. The team challenges the fight with the antique guns that were left as works of art. The incarnation of those antique guns are called musketeers. Appear and join the team as if they respond to the soul of the team. Okay. In their battles, the incarnations of contemporary guns who represent. Okay, so this is like one of those, like the swords become people, but it's actually guns. Okay. I wonder if Bleach made this popular as far as that concept. Shichise no Subaru. In the popular MMORPG world Union, there existed a legendary party. Its name was Subaru. This party, made up of a group of childhood friends and elementary schoolers, exceeded the limits of the game with their various senses. However, due to an incident which resulted in a death, Union ended its services and the group of childhood friends went separate ways. 6 years later, high schooler Haruto logged into the new reunion and reunited with a single girl, Asahi, one of old Subaru's party members, and his childhood friend who should have died 6 years ago. Is she digital ghost? Or what is Buta? Like pig? What the? Okay. Not really interested. Of course, probably number one on the hype train is Attack on Titan Season 3. You know, because it should be. I don't know if I should have to explain myself, but Season 2 was insane. A lot of revelations going on. That last episode, what the hell? So moving forward, this should be crazy. Now, I had the unpopular opinion that I enjoyed Season 1 a lot more than I enjoyed Season 2. Not to say that I didn't enjoy Season 2 a ton, which people always take that the wrong way. I just enjoyed Season 1 more because I felt like the horror was more prevalent. That I got a sense of, like, being trapped. These people felt helpless. But in this, the scout team, everyone going outside, and like I don't know, that sense of claustrophobia within the wall wasn't as prevalent in this, and I don't know, I didn't get that sense of dread that you always get when you see Titans. Now it's more about, hey, I want to learn more about this world. Can you tell me more about the lore surrounding it, how things came to be? And that's really what I want out of the series, and I want some explanations. That's pretty much it. So, I know I'm going to enjoy this. It's really dependent on the degree I enjoy it. So, yeah, let's keep this going. Shinya Tensei Bakuban? What the hell is this? Oh, it's a new adaptation. A family. Okay, we're just going to keep going. Shoujo. Song and dance stuff. Keep it going. Suno Harasuno Kanrin-san? Sheena Aki is constantly being treated like a girl due to his feminine looks, so he decides to move to Tokyo to attend a middle school in an attempt to change himself. Okay. What? Oh, this kid down there? I didn't even see him. However, what awaits him in his new home. Sunohara So is the kind-hearted caretaker Sunohara Ayaka, along with 3 female members of Aki's new middle school students' council, Yukimoto Yuzo, Yanamashi Sumire, and Yazami Yuri. And so begins Aki's new life in Tokyo, living with 4 girls. Don't care even the slightest. Tenro series The Jaeger. I like the name of this because Jaeger is a cool word. It's by PA Works, which is usually pretty good, and this artwork is interesting to me. Imperial Capital, 1930. A strange group of people carrying musical instrument cases landed on Tokyo Station. They are called the Jaegers, who came to hunt vampires. Okay, this is a vampire story. Amongst them, there stood a young man with a striking serenity and unusual aura. His name is Yuli, a werewolf whose home village was destroyed by vampires. Yuli, I'm going to call me Yuli, and the Jaegers engaged in deadly battle over a mysterious holy ark only known as the Ark of Sirius. What truth awaits them at the end with eternal affinity and spiral of conspiracy entwined? The highly anticipated action thriller anime begins! You can't really tell me it's highly anticipated. I've never heard of this. Let's see. This could be trash. Just hearing, I think I just soured to the idea of vampires and werewolves. I had no idea this was what it was about. But who knows? This is what? Director? Do I know any of these? Okay, Okagami no Shirayuki-hime. That's a good series. And directed Under the Dog. Super underwhelming. Yeah. Mixed bag. And music, I honestly don't care because that's usually in certain series that I care about the music, like going in if I have no idea about it. You know, like if it's a sports anime or it's an established franchise, that's usually when I care. But Your Lie in April music, got Iron Blooded Orphans music. Both those have really good music. So Occultic 9, that ending theme. Oh god, yeah. Okay. Yep. PA Works. If you don't know, Uchuden Kazok, one of my favorite series. Charlotte, which was wildly entertaining. Shirabako, which I have to finish. Glass Lab, which was trash. Nagi no Asakura, which I've heard is good. Yeah. Another which I heard is good too. Angel Beats, of course. Yeah, you get the picture. PA Works is pretty good. Tsukumogami Kashimasu by Telecom Animation Film. I've seen this before. The manga, why does it say other up here if it's manga? Is set during the Edo period in the Fukugawa ward of Old Edo. Its area is prone to fire and flooding. Residents rent everyday items like pots, futons, and clothing from shops instead of purchasing items, so as not to impede them when they flee. Obeni and Seiji, an older sister and younger brother, run one such rental shop called Izumoya. However, mixed in with their inventory are Tsukumogami, objects that have turned into spirits after 100 years of existence. The siblings sometimes lend these sentient items to customers. Both Obeni and Seiji can see and talk to these spirits, and other Tsukumogami often come to the store after hearing of the famed siblings. Okay. Seems like a pleasant, laid-back series, you know. Director, you got anything for me? Some Naruto movies. Baby Steps is okay. Baby Steps is fun. Okay. And this is the character designer. No idea. And this is same studio that made Orange. Orange was disappointing. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep it going. This looks like another Pretty Boy show. Series aimed at women with the theme of romance with a prince. Okay, let's keep going. Oji-sama. Okay, we're almost to the end. Okay, it's been almost an hour. Okay, it's not terrible. Yoyogi Soul no Yuna-san by Zebek. Another spirit thing. Fuyozora Kogarashi has spirit abilities and has been possessed by a ghost since he was a child. This has caused a lot of troubles in his life, but now he has learned to fight back against the evil spirits. Unfortunately, he's now also very poor, homeless, and hoping for a happier, more normal high school life. In his search for housing, he's introduced to a very cheap boarding house called Yoyogi Soul, which was formerly a popular hot springs inn. It's so cheap because the house is haunted by the spirit of a high school student whose corpse was found there. Kogarashi doesn't think this is going to be a problem for him. The rest of the house's tenants appear to be sexy women. Okay. More relaxing in hot springs, though. He finds there's an issue with his ghost banishing plan. Yoyogi Soul's ghost is a 16-year-old girl named Yuna who lives in his room. Kogarashi has no desire to hurt a ghost girl. Instead, he ends up agreeing to help her to figure out her unfinished business. Excuse me. That way, she can move on into the afterlife before turning evil and falling into hell. So, okay. And then he learns their secrets, and it's far from ordinary. Don't really care. Zoids I liked as a child, but it wasn't a great series. Leftovers. Of course, I'm going to be watching more Boku no Hero Academia. Captain Tsubasa, if you guys care. I heard that's decent. Lupin the Third, if you're still watching that. Persona 5, the animation. Yeah, stop watching that. I might go back and finish that up. Steins Gate Zero, of course. Great series. As far as shorts are concerned, I didn't really notice anything that seemed interesting. This is... Okay, so this is an original story. So if I can get my hands on this, I will do a reaction because Hero Academia, and I love Hero Academia. So, of course, K. I don't know if I'll do a live reaction for this, unless, you know, I really liked K. It really depends on if you guys really want me to do it. You K fans, come on. Let yourself be known. I need to see it in the comments, okay? Otherwise, I'll just watch it on my own. There's 3 of them? What the hell? Just focusing on each of the different... So I guess this is the red and blue leaders, right? And this is just the blue squad itself. And then the green. Okay. And is this also... I think this is also not a recap movie, so that should be interesting as well. There's a Natsume. I would love to do a reaction to that. And otherwise, another Pokemon. How many Pokemon movies are there? A lot. And yes, OVAs. Baki. There's going to be a whole series, so I'm not sure. Oh, why is the OVA 26? Okay, so this is an OVA series. Okay. Golden Kamuy. This, I guess. Kekai Sensen, I'll probably watch that on my own. Masamune no Revenge Kun, I'll watch that on my own. Specials, these are shorts, so I'll leave that alone. One Piece. Oh, okay, they're doing Sky Island. Sword Guy, Violet Evergarden Special. I will do that reaction. Alright. Now, the other thing that I usually don't do that I'm just curious to see, that has no bearing on what I'm doing at all, just to see how it's shaking out. Let's look at the settings here, and let's order it based on popularity. I'm just interested to see which series are have the most hype right now, and what has the least amount of hype. Wait a second. Is this backwards order? Huh? What? Why is Gintama down here? There's nothing... What? Hold on. Popularity. What? Is this really the popularity order? Is it reverse order? Is it because no one watches Gintama? Hold on. Okay, yeah, this must be reverse order. Attack on Titan Season 3, obviously number 1. Overlord, Fooly Cooly alternate. Why is this... Okay. Grande Blue. This series. Yeah, Banana Fish. Okay, this series. Okay, free. Yeah, I mean, in terms of hype in general, this seems to be a downward slope. I'm just... Okay, well, for me personally, Gintama number 1. Attack on Titan number 2, right? And then I'd probably go... I go Banana Fish. Here, hold on. Let me, now that I've seen this, let's go to title order. Turn off the unhighlighted stuff. Let's zoom out. Okay. So counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 series. That's a lot for me. So, I'll probably drop a lot of these. Well, maybe not a lot, but now let's count the reactions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3 of these aren't reactions. Now, let's subtract the reactions which I might drop. Chiyo Chan, 1. This, if I can't watch it. 2. Fooly Cooly, if no one has a demand or if I just end up not liking Fooly Cooly the first season. 3, this show, this White Blood Cell show, if it ends up not being the best. 4, and that's pretty much it. So 4 of those could drop. I'm pretty sure that I'll like Banana Fish, or I'll be at least intrigued enough to continue it. Free I'll like, Gintama I'll like, Grande Blue I'll most likely like, Overlord I'll like, and Attack on Titan I'll like. That's 6 series out of the new season that I'm almost certain that I'm going to be watching. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then 8. So it'd be 8 reactions if I drop all of those. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up about how this is going to go. Some of these might drop before the season even begins. And if you guys like comment in the like, oh, where is this? It's probably because I decided not to watch this, right? So I have a feeling one, if not both of these, are going to drop on my own time. This will probably drop, and I have a feeling that I will probably not end up watching this until I've seen both seasons. This I might drop, so just a heads up there. So, all right, sounds good. That's gonna do it. Tell me what you guys are excited for. Is there any misconceptions, any more information I should have about series that I should be excited for, series I should not be excited for? Yeah, anything. I love discussion on these videos. So these videos do very well in terms of comments and people discussing different things and just sharing genuine excitement for the next season. So I always love looking through these comments. So if you could, that would be wonderful. And yeah, I'll see you guys when the season begins and as I continue this season as well. So see ya.